fades away and laughter's had its time, we settle down to stories told in meter, prose, or rhyme. For every giggle, every tear has led to something true. It's a chronicle of dreams that grow ironical, with twists and turns and lessons learned and tales that make your spirit burn. One heart, one mind, one soul to share. It's life retold in chronicle flair. A comedy, a balladry, a musical, a chronicle sincere. From laughs to feels, from beats to tales, the T-Riffic show prevails. In a dazzling, heartfelt truth and giggle show it all.
To close things out, here's a story that reminds us that even when friendship gets messy, it's the meaning that lasts.
It started the same way it always did. Henry was late. He rounded the corner just in time to see the bus doors fold shut, the engine sigh, and the vehicle pull away, like it had made its decision long before he arrived.
He bent forward, hands on his knees, breath fogging the cool morning air.
Another missed bus.
Another missed start. His phone buzzed. His friend Sam had texted him, "You've got to be kidding me."
Henry huffed a laugh despite himself. Sam was already halfway across town, punctual as ever, probably shaking his head like this was a personal flaw rather than fate's bad timing. With nothing else to do, Henry dropped his backpack beside the bus stop bench and sat down. That's when he noticed he wasn't alone. An old man sat at the far end of the bench, coat neatly buttoned, hands folded around a cane. He glanced over, eyes twinkling, and nodded toward the empty street. "Bus always leaves right when you think you've got it," the man said. Henry laughed, real laughter, the kind that slips out before you can stop it. Every time, they talked. First about buses, then about mornings, then about how time seems to speed up when you need it to slow down. The conversation felt easy, unforced, like two people who had unknowingly been waiting for the same pause. Henry noticed the old man rubbing his hands together, the chill clinging stubbornly to the air. He reached into his bag and pulled out a bottle of water, holding it out without ceremony. "Here, just in case." The man accepted it like it mattered. They talked longer, about jobs Henry hadn't figured out yet, about places the old man used to go but didn't anymore, about the strange comfort of talking to someone who wasn't rushing you toward the next thing. That's when Sam came running down the sidewalk. He was breathing hard, jacket half-zipped, eyes wide with disbelief. "I got off at the next stop," he said between breaths.
"You better have a good reason for this." Henry looked up, calm, grounded in a way Sam hadn't seen before. "I think I made a new friend while waiting for the old one."
Later that afternoon, during a slow cafe shift, Henry wiped down the counter when a woman approached. Polite, nervous, smiling, like she'd rehearsed this moment. "You sat with my father this morning," she said. "At the bus stop." Henry froze. She explained how her dad hated waiting alone now, how she worried about him every morning. How she'd driven past just in time to see Henry laughing with him like it was the most natural thing in the world. "Thank you," she said, placing a small folder on the counter. "Also, we're hiring. I think you'd be good here." When Sam burst through the cafe doors minutes later, still dramatic as ever, Henry just smiled. "Thanks for coming back," Henry said. Sam grinned, hands on his hips. "Always, even if you missed the bus." Outside, the bus stop sat quietly across the street, the bench still warm from the morning sun. Some things, Henry realized, weren't meant to arrive on time. They were meant to arrive right.
Whether you're missing buses, breaking faucets, or turning workday disaster and chaos into music, remember this, folks. Friendship makes every folly worth it. See you next time here on the T-Riffic Show, and as always, stay terrific.